I wonder. everyone. This is Gil at Camppatton Family Compound. It is time for, with me tonight is Rebel Canners, Tammy and Mark at ChefTech. It's time for the Monday Night Fireside chat, and tonight's topic is canning pie filling. And how's everybody doing out there? It was most of you didn't notice this, but Mark and I had a glitch going on here. When I tried to click go live, I got an error from StreamYard saying traffic is extremely heavy. We're trying to make more resources available. Try again in 30 to 60 seconds. Tried that a couple times. Finally, it took.
Yeah, you did the double countdown just to make sure people were paying attention. We know it.
Well, they never saw that. They didn't see that first time because it never went live.
Oh, it didn't. Oh, we saw it.
Only you saw that.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, let's say hi to everybody and go over here. And up the top. First one in was Crew 1351. And they decided to pull a CR, creative redundancy here. 3.1415 blah, 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 filling equals area. And it has the red octopus waving. Pie filling. Yes. Next thing was Prepper Girl. And then Diana. And then you came in on multiple sides saying hi. Then
Diana's over on Tammy's side too.
Yeah, then Eaton Gardens came in. Diana's on both sides now. And Shady Hill Homestead is here. And that's all making comments. And of course we got lurkers. Lurking is fine. If you can, hit the thumbs up. Maybe if you're not driving or you're stopped at a stop sign or a stop light where you go lurking, that works out too. All righty. So Tammy will be in here in a little bit. She's heading home right now or something. She's will be on will join us here shortly. But yeah, just to kill some time here right now, we're having some interesting weather here in Idaho. The forecast for today was 93 or something, or 94. And let's hit the refresh button, and it has it as 93. So we've hit the high point, or we should be cooling down now from the high point. So it may have been 94 was the high temperature earlier. But we got smoke, and then today and tonight, tomorrow night. They're not putting smoke out like on Wednesday. Won't show it, but I bet it's going to be smoky because it says cloudy. We got rain coming on Thursday. 50% chance of thunderstorms and 50% chance of rain Thursday night. 60% chance of rain Friday morning, shifting to 50% chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Which means if I remember on Friday, set the camera up out under the cover where it's aiming south, I should catch some good lightning strikes, and I can just speed it up or edit it down for you guys. But
that'd be cool.
That's our weather here. And see, we got 20% chance of rain through Monday.
I got like 70% chance of rain here, like every day.
Yeah.
And on a fun note, if anybody wants to go look, I put a post up on ChefTech 86. Yeah, if your clothes seem to be taking a little longer to dry in your dryer,
yeah,
clean your vent out. You wait till you see the picture of the things that were in the flex tube in mine, and that was just the flex tube, the long 16-foot run to get out the side of the house. Didn't have much in it at all. I got the big brush, the long thing, ran it all the way down and back with the vacuum blowing it out. But that tube a new tube, normally it's aluminum. It weighs like 5 ounces. This thing must have weighed like 6 pounds when I pulled it out. I was like, oh, Lord. And I fixed my washer so it stops wobbling. Yay.
Yay. Yeah. Dinah says, still 91, storms threatening. And Jill is here, prepper for the ages. And little lone prepper's in the house too.
Hey.
All right. Since Tammy's here, we can actually get going. There was something else neat. I told Mark about it beforehand. So I was on Facebook, and just about anything titled Idaho pops up in my feed because it's that state I'm in. All of a sudden pops up. I just lost his name. Wolverine, Hugh Jackman. Pops up. His feed pops up. Just hiking up here by Sun Valley, Idaho. He's on one of the streams up there hiking it, and it's like, cool. And Sandra Volmar just came in on Tammy's side. All right, so tonight we're talking canning pie filling. And I'm gonna make it divergent here. He's still driving, so I'm gonna throw something else up here for a second. See if it works. There's apple pie, and it's great. This is apple pie, hot apple pie filling, not in a pie, is great over ice cream, especially homemade fresh ice cream.
We used to steal my mom's cans of pie fillings when I was growing up. She'd buy ice cream for us because her and Dad were going out on a date, and my aunt was there, and she's like, "Oh, something on the ice cream." I'm like, "I'll be right back." I run down the pantry, grab a thing of cherry pie filling. She's like, "You can't use this." I was like, "Oh yeah, you can." She then got hooked on it. She was like, "Oh, this is amazing." And my mom comes home and finds a cherry pie filling can in the trash. Who ate my cherry pie filling?
Everybody.
Yeah, we all did. And it was great.
Yeah. The first time I got hooked on apple pie filling on with ice cream was actually I can't remember the name of the restaurant, but they had for dessert apple pie a la mode. So you had the sliced apple pie with the ice cream on it and the hot caramel sauce drizzled over the top.
Oh yeah.
And so at Scout Camp, we got a little more liberal at Scout Camp. We had several cans of apple pie filling, and one of the other parents that went up, so we have plenty of adults with for the kids and stuff, keep an eye on them, decided, hey, I'm heading into town. Came back with a couple of gallons of ice cream.
Oh, the big 3-gallon tubs.
Couple,
nice.
2 of those.
Nice.
And started serving it up, and so while he's serving it up, we heated a couple cans of apple pie filling, and that's what we had for topping. Oh man, talk about heaven. Then the next time we went up, we took peach pie filling, and we actually made and we took a box of Duncan Hines cake mix and did the put the peach pie filling in the bottom, sprinkled the cake mix on top of it, and put a little ginger ale on top of that, and cooked that up. And oh yeah, the scouts said that they would reseason the Dutch oven every night if we would on the next camping trip if we brought plenty of peach pie filling. See, and there's of course, like you mentioned, cherry pie, absolutely delicious with everything.
Another delicious thing, and it was a friend of my mom and dad's, and I don't think I ever got the recipe. Somebody got it, and I never did. It's a box or 2 boxes of Ghirardelli brownie mix.
Ooh.
And a can or 2 of Comstock. Yes, Comstock, whatever. Or your homemade cherry pie filling. with the nuts and that. Holy, I mean, you can't, it's not a brownie anymore. I mean, you can sort of pick a piece up, but you're eating it with a fork or just your fingers.
Boom.
Oh my God. It was so sweet and so good. And my cousin just still can't, he's like, you got to figure out how to make it. I'm like, I'm working on it.
And Kaylin says rhubarb pie filling.
Yep. I wouldn't put that in brownies though. Although you might, I don't know.
Yeah. These three here are the most talked about American historical pies there are. The next one, I haven't heard too many people back east talk about it, but oh boy, did they talk about it out west. Come on. Blackberry pie, blueberry pie, berry pies.
Oh yeah. We make blueberry pies here.
Yeah.
Apple pie is the standard. Peach pie and cherry pie. Cherry pie usually overranks peach pie at Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Blueberry pie. I made a lot of blueberry pies back with fresh Maine blueberries. Yeah, that was that we picked.
Yeah. Up here in Idaho, the blackberry grows better than any other blueberry or boysenberry because it's too acidic for the blue and boysenberry. But the blackberries love it up here. Not acidic, the opposite, but alkali. And so the blackberries are everywhere. My grandmother used to tell us stories of going out and picking blackberries down by the creek, and then bringing home big baskets of blackberries, and then everybody piling in and making blackberry pie. Okay. However, I'm going to throw a little twist out here.
Yeah, okay.
Like I said, I'm throwing a twist out here. You can can the filling for a shepherd's pie.
I can fill in for chicken pot pie for my daughter if you want to call that a
pot pie. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't just get stuck on sweet pies. There are a boatload of wrong one. There we go. When I was looking.
Oh, you forgot all the nut pies. Pecan pie, black walnut pie. You forgot all those.
And mincemeat pie.
And my all-time favorite, strawberry rhubarb.
Yeah. There was, I was looking at, I'd gotten over here and I was looking to see what sort of other types of pies there were. I Googled types of pies. And it lists sweet pies. Then it lists cream pies. Then it lists all
chocolate pie.
Yeah, it started going through all the different type pies. But looking at it, some of those I looked at and go, no, we can't can that. It's going to curdle, or it's going to do something, or it's you can can the separate ingredients, but you can't do everything.
I can all the fruit pies. I can lemon curd for a lemon pie. So I do all the fruit pies. You can can, and I've done a black walnut, and I've done a pecan for pecan pie filling. Because black walnuts here are cheap, pecans are expensive in the north. And you can can those. And the strawberry rhubarb, or just rhubarb you can can. So.
Yeah. Yeah, there were a lot of them in there that I was looking at. It's like there are simple ones, like everything I had up on the screen that I listed are all easy to can. But then if they got any of these cream ones and these meringue pie type, you can't can those. Otherwise,
you can't can the meringue, but you put the meringue in when you put it in the oven. So
yeah,
you just brown the meringue anyway.
Yeah, it's tough to can egg whites.
I don't like my food to turn out green unless it's like something like green beans that I started out green. If it doesn't start out green and it gets green after it's in the canner, that's a no for me.
Yeah.
Well, the whites probably wouldn't turn green. It's if you had the yolk in there, it would.
Yeah.
I don't know, but then you just wind up with a giant brick of cooked egg whites.
When I was a teenager, when I graduated from junior high, I would fly up from Southern California to Northern California to stay with my grandmother for the summer. And my brother had done it for 3 years previously, and I did it for 3 years, and my younger brother did it for 3 years. Well, when I came up, my grandmother introduced me to Mrs. Smith's lemon cream pie, frozen lemon cream pie.
Nice.
Oh, I would, I've seen other ones tried to do it, but no one did it quite like Mrs. Smith's. And I so much wanted to find out the recipe of how to do that, but nobody we knew anything about how to do that from scratch. Because I love lemon cream pie, frozen the Mrs. Smith's frozen lemon cream pie. I wanted to make an orange cream pie. And so if someone has a recipe to do a frozen cream pie like Mrs. Smith's frozen cream pie, send it to me, and I'll copy it over to Tammy and Mark too. All right, so what do we got here? On your side is God is my hero.
Hello.
Oh, I Rebel pressure can sausage, peppers, eggs mixed together.
I saw a recipe. I'm going to try it.
Mark asked how it turned out. He said, and God is my hero said, it's great. I still have a couple jars. Cool.
All right.
Yeah. Strawberry topping. I'm just catching up on here.
You can't.
Oh, got flats for 30. Flats of 30 for $2.50 down the road. Whoa, nice.
Flats of what? 30 eggs?
I'm not sure. Probably could be, but or peppers. But yeah. Hey, $2.50 a flat, or 30 flats for $2.50. Yeah, that price is good. I don't care what it is. That price is good.
Yeah. 30 eggs. That's a flat size for the case of eggs.
But if it's the peppers, whatever, it's still a good price.
Oh yeah. Crap! When I get that many eggs.
Oh yeah,
right in
eggs.
the freeze dryer. Right in the freeze dryer.
It was eggs. Yes.
Yeah. Right in the freeze dryer. I got that many eggs. I can't eat that many eggs.
Yeah.
Right in the freeze dryer. I got 10 eggs in a pint jar and a couple pint and a half jars with 15 eggs in it. And I got a lot of jars of freeze-dried raw eggs, which are awesome.
One of these times, it's not going to happen this year. It may happen next year, unless my mother-in-law injures herself again and makes my wife live at her house for 3 months. Yeah. My wife was going to harvest a whole bunch of apples, Granny Smith and Fuji, and bring them up here and put me to work and with the grandkids peeling apples to make apple pie filling so we could can it.
I caught my wife eating applesauce last night.
Those apples cute.
Yeah, I caught my wife. She had applesauce last night, and I saw the jar. And I was like, "Oh, you're eating the applesauce?" She's like, "Oh yeah." And I looked at it. It's from 2017. I was like, "How was it?" She's like, "Fine." I was like, "Those are the apples we picked when we went out apple picking together. One of the only times in 2017 at one of my local farms, like down in Virginia."
And some people are gonna go, I'm gonna say heresy on this one here, but you can take applesauce and still make sort of like an apple pie filling or topping for ice cream with that.
Yeah, you can.
If you make the applesauce chunky, it's even better.
I put a little applesauce in my apple pie because it makes it juicier. Then the juice kind of bubbles out onto the crust, and I like it when the crust gets all caramelized with juice.
Trevor's hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
That's why CR doesn't come on. He gets
Sorry.
hungry.
Yeah. Akana says, yeah, applesauce on or in the spice cake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, the all the pie fillings and stuff. Our goal is to be able to can plenty to last, through the winter through the next harvest, so we can have pies, have it as ice cream topping and stuff. Right now I got 2 apricot trees that just produce a ton of apricots if the wind doesn't blow all the blossoms off like it did this year. The peach tree last year on its second year of bearing peaches was, and both of them, and of course the wind came through at the wrong time of the year and took all the blossoms off. Same thing with the pears. A bunch of the cherries survived, but the grandkids and the birds ate them. And this was the first year for any apples popping up. Next year we expect to get 10, 15 more apples on each tree, and then after that we're going to start getting exponentially more apples on the trees up here. But the trees my wife has down there in California, those things are like 20 some odd years old, and those trees are overloaded. She tries thinning them constantly, feeding the small ones to the Shetland ponies across the street, and giving them away. And it's just, those 2 trees are just producing too many eggs for her to do anything with by herself now. Jules Buckboard. Jules. Not sure what that is. That was in on your side there, Tammy.
I don't know.
All right. I'm guessing that's a foreign country. That's currency for a foreign country.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. YouTube's got some interesting gift things now. I have no idea what they are.
I don't know. It said redeemed, so I sent it as a gift. Okay.
Okay.
I have no idea. I'm not doing anything with my family right now. Oh, Kim, to my baby sauce recipe, yes, that's pears. I make pear sauce, and that's baby sauce.
Oh, yeah, baby sauce.
Yep.
I have to make that this year, too.
Yeah.
Did I make pear sauce? I made pear sauce, right? Yeah, I think I made like 4 or 5 jars of pear sauce. She won't eat it because she wants to save it. You don't want to eat it because you don't want to be run out of it. That's our problem with the canning shelf.
You gotta ration it.
Oh, yeah, she rations it.
You gotta
just like the applesauce from 2017. Rationing it.
Yeah. My son-in-law mentioned a couple days ago, Thursday, that he wanted to know if I could rototill over where we tried to do an orchard before. And we talked and stuff, and told him that before we go try putting in an orchard, we got to make sure we have all the stuff to put in some sort of irrigation system for the trees, because he hates hauling buckets of water out to the trees that were out there, and so that's why all the trees that they planted, except for 2, died from thirst.
Sorry, deer crossing in front of me. I just had 6 deer running across in front of me.
Oh, meat pie, deer venison pie.
It's called mincemeat. When you make venison pie, it's called mincemeat in my house. We make mincemeat with real meat.
All right. Okay. Viewers can quote buy digital jewels, which turn into digital rubies that convert to money, a couple cents each time. Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
I just tried looking it up. I couldn't find it.
And you got to look up YouTube jewels.
Oh,
and,
jewels. I was looking up Uncle Work. Oh, Uncle Work's the person.
I've never heard of that.
So be interesting to see how that comes out. That's probably something about being monetized. You can do that on monetized channels. Oh, yeah. So I mean, yeah, like I'm going to go out on a limb here. Just about all the pie fillings we talked about that you could can here. All of them you can water bath can, but it may take longer. Like if you're water bath canning meat like the Amish do, it's going to take several hours, 3 hours.
Well, pie fillings are all the fruit pie fillings are water bath cans.
Yes. So simple.
Meat and anything that has meat in it is pressure canned, generally, unless you really want to spend 3 hours water bathing something.
And all the thickener is nothing but clear gel, right?
Yes. I oftentimes if I don't have it, I'll just leave it out, and then I add flour to thicken my pies, or the little tapioca. My cherry pies I thicken with tapioca. Everything else I thicken with flour.
Kaylin added some more information on that. In the settings in Studio, you have to engage GIFs for that to work. You also have to engage GIFs for anybody to do the super chats and that stuff as well. So if you have that engaged for super chats and stuff, then they can do that.
I do have it engaged, but I haven't gotten one since I started.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten one too.
I just don't ask for people to do that generally.
Yeah.
Like YouTube, you send a $5 super chat, but YouTube gets like $3 of it.
Yeah.
And I have buy me a coffee where I get almost all of it compared to YouTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different workarounds for that off of YouTube now. All links. Or like Gil says, buy me an Amazon gift card. Here's my email address.
That's what several of Crew 1351, Walt Rogers, Phelan Clan Wolf, Super Scout, and a couple others do. I on my Gray Man Prepping channel, I put up the 99-cent emoji prepper. They sign up for that instead of doing the Fortress level, and they send me the difference in gift cards.
There you go.
There you go.
And Myra Page just came in on your side there, Tammy.
Hey, Myra.
I would have to say, of all the pie fillings, there's one I didn't mention. Okay. Of all the pie fillings we've talked about so far, apple pie is my favorite. Of the one we haven't talked about, which is pumpkin pie, you don't actually can the whole thing. You can the pumpkin, and then you mix it afterwards.
Yeah. The other one we haven't talked about on the topic of vegetable pies is Zapple pie. You got those big zucchini boats. You cut them into apple-like slices, and you can it with apple pie filling spice, and you can't tell the difference. I've done that for people who are allergic to apples. I canned a whole bunch of Zapple pie filling, And to be honest, I like it just as much, if not more, than apple pie filling.
Okay, because my wife grows a lot of zucchini, and I got like 6 zucchini volunteers out in the front where I just shoveled all the dirt around, added compost, wood chips to it. I got 6 volunteers out there.
That is one of my favorite ways to use up those zucchini that sneak up on you, and they're the size of small boats.
Oh yeah, there was a big one out there. I was getting ready to go get it, and one of the grandkids came in and said, "Something's been eating on the big zucchini." Went out there, there was chicken scratches all around it, and they.
Yep.
Because I was gonna harvest it and give it to my daughter to slice up to give to the chickens.
Because, just throw the whole one out there. They'll go after it.
Yeah, well, I found that out. They will go after it. Hey, Mary Beth Smith is in here. Haven't seen you for a while. Welcome back. And I got to go out there after the live stream because just before I saw 7 of the chickens in the pumpkin vines.
Oops. Oh, they'll eat them too.
There may be no more small pumpkins out there now. Except for the one up in the plant. They have my raised planter beds where the one volunteered at. They ate it went over on the ground. The chickens ate the ones on the ground, but they haven't hopped up into the planters to eat because they got so much on the ground to eat. So
I would sense a chicken dinner in your near future if they keep doing it.
Actually, my daughter says because the chickens are all flying out, there's so many nests of eggs around that they can't find them all, and so they're just seeing if any chicks hatch out from where the chickens are nesting. But they're all going to freezer camp this winter because it's too expensive to
feed them over the winter.
Keep them over the winter, and we're going to start over with a fresh new batch with some roosters in the spring.
Yeah, and maybe a taller fence.
Well, the fence is 8 foot tall, and they fly over it.
Well, then put some shade cloth over the top of it.
Yeah, we'll put some shade cloth over it in the springtime to
keep the hawks and the eagles out of there too.
These chickens attacked the chicken hawks. A chicken hawk dropped in there, and all these big monstrous
turkey vultures.
No, the brand of these particular chickens are bigger than the Rhode Island Reds. They all came out and attacked the chicken hawk.
I think Tammy froze. Did Tammy freeze? Yeah, she
Buff
froze.
oranges.
Tammy froze. Oh,
yeah.
I see 2 fingers going. Don't talk about it, Mark.
But she's gonna try to she looked like she stopped at the house there, so she may be trying to go in and pick up signal. And she's trying to come back. There she is.
I was saying you could cut one wing.
Yeah, my daughter was going to do that, but they kept finding nests out there, and when they think about it, they get out there and see where the chickens when they come out of the chicken coop, because they all go back in the coop at night. They don't spend the night outside. So when they come out, they've been following them. They've been finding some eggs, and she's been floating the eggs to see which ones are bad, which ones are good. But but they're coming over here. Like I said, there were 6 of them out here in there just rotor-tilling the garden area and eating stuff. And then they went under some of the big leaves of the pumpkins. They go, okay, they're probably going after pumpkins.
I'm surprised she hasn't attracted like foxes, raccoons, skunks, everything eating the eggs, snakes.
Interesting, on my big cement driveway, where I have the burn barrel just off the driveway, and a bunch of the Russian broom weed came up around it, and I moved the brush hog. Oh, I picked the brush hog up, went out there and sprayed all the paper wasp nests that were under it, moved it out onto the driveway, and went to scrape the Russian broom down. And as that with the bucket turned, and as I was scraping, all of a sudden an egg went, choo, and I stopped, and there was a whole bunch of scrambled eggs there.
Whoops.
But we didn't know how long. We didn't know how long they'd been there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
You feeding your chickens, Tammy?
No, they're over there. Want to go see them?
Chickens.
Oh, my one surviving lemon balm from last year that came up this spring. I had several come back this spring, and a late frost took all of them out except for one. This thing's now huge and has flowers, so I should have seeds dropping everywhere.
Oh, welcome to my world.
But it's in a raised planter bed, so I'll see if it reaches that planter bed, whether it'll.
Mine's in a raised planter bed, 600 feet above sea level, all around my house.
Chickens!
Yeah, let me go see if I can get you a view of the babies. We got some babies.
Yeah.
We've got meat birds and black oyster lops growing.
Yeah. Yeah, these buff Orringtons my daughter has are, I think 6 of them were new chicks this year, and the rest were new chicks last year. So last spring.
You don't want to get rid of them yet. They're just in their prime for egg producing now.
Yeah, but they said they can't afford to feed them over the winter and not get anything from them, because when temperature starts dropping here, they stop laying.
Well, all they need is a light.
She has a light.
It's not that it's cold; it's that they need a light.
Well, there's a light. There is a light out there that they turn on in the wintertime, but they weren't doing it. I guess they need to get a timer on it right. Oh, babies!
This is when they're cute.
Yeah.
For a couple more weeks.
Yeah. Couple more weeks.
Yeah, they're cute in the freezer too, Linda says. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I've always my wife wants to raise some garden chickens, which would be like 3 or 4, which usually is what comes over from across the street. But after what was these big ones are doing, figured, all right, we're gonna have to get some banties, so they just go after the bugs and not after the big vegetables.
Or Indian runner ducks would do that. They'd go after the bugs and not the vegetables.
Yeah. It was interesting one time when the chickens got into the big pile of compost sitting out there, when one of them saw a little centipede in there and started going after centipedes. And then all of a sudden there was a flock of them over there. That big pile suddenly got dropped down a foot as they spread it across the entire driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Are there any particular pies that you would not can, Tammy? Or you would?
I don't think I met a pie I wouldn't can. Oh, banana. I wouldn't can banana cream. Banana cream.
What's you can can monkey butter. What is monkey butter again? I forget.
Lemon, pineapple juice, and bananas.
Oh, there you go. You got a lemon pineapple banana pie.
Yeah.
Good luck thickening it.
No. No.
Yeah. I was just wondering because I think there was a lit when I was earlier looking at it when I Googled types of pies. There was a huge amount of cream pies in there. I'm just kind of worried about what cream pies water bath them, but which ones that even at water bath temperatures is going to curdle or do something funky.
Yeah. I don't know. I only thing I could think of that I wouldn't can is banana cream pie.
God is my hero at once. Has anybody done a chocolate pie?
I do make chocolate pudding, which is what is in chocolate pie. I've canned that. I don't usually can chocolate pie because I keep my pudding mix usually as instant or cooked type, so I keep it as a powder.
Mm.
I will give you my secret to a really good chocolate pie. Okay, graham cracker crust. Put in a layer of mini chocolate chips, a layer of mini marshmallows, and then fill it with hot cooked type chocolate pudding and let it set. If you want to get really fancy, then you add the meringue, bake it and brown the meringue. But when that chocolate pudding melts into the marshmallows and the chocolate chips, and you get a thin layer of chocolate atop the graham cracker crust. Oh, that is good.
That's a s'mores pie.
Okay.
No, because there's chocolate marshmallows. I'm Rebel Canner.
I'll post it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So Mark will post the link, but yeah, it's as her on her name here, Rebel Canners. That's her channel. And
I've got a turquoise shirt on and my hair is down instead of up, which you'll never, unless I'm going to a wedding or a funeral, you'll never find me with my hair down and makeup on.
All right, there. Mark posted it. So
Thanks,
it's easy. It's just you can go out on it on YouTube up there. Just type in @Rebel Canners, one word in.
I'm on my laptop. It's easy for me to just go to I'm already on her channel, so just copy paste the header and pop it in there.
Yep.
But I make that chocolate pie every year for Thanksgiving.
Is there a particular pie you do for Christmas?
Christmas pie.
We do pumpkin and apple and chocolate for Thanksgiving, and we do pumpkin and apple and cherry for Christmas.
Can you can elf on a shelf pie?
No, but you could put the elf on the shelf in a jar and water bath or pressure can him.
I pressure can him for days.
Yeah. And I
gotta get a smallish elf and stuff it in a quart jar and vacuum seal it and put it on the shelf so when the grandkids walk by and see how long it takes to spot the elf staring at them.
Put him in there about November 1st and see how long it takes them to find him. We did that because you can't touch the elf on the shelf. But if he's in a canning jar, sealed in the canning jar, you can carry the canning jar around. FYI, he doesn't lose his magic in the canning jar.
I have 3 big ones, and my wife got them from Macy's, and she didn't get the 4th one, but she has 3 of them, and they move around the house at night. Always leaning off the top shelf up high where nobody can touch them, looking down at people. It's like it moved.
Yeah, it only moves at night though, when everybody's asleep.
Actually, we moved one time during the day when all the boys went back over to their house, and I moved it around, and I went back out in the shop where I was working in the shop, and they came back over. They came running out in the shop. The elves moved. The elves moved.
Yep, because you were all gone.
Yep. And I was out in the shop. I didn't see them move.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. My wife used to make pecan pie for Thanksgiving because we'd have Thanksgiving down at her folks, and we'd have Christmas up at my house during the day and during the morning and stuff, and go down there for dinner. But she'd make it down there for Thanksgiving because her dad loved pecan pie, and she did that for years.
And if you're allergic to egg, fun fact: the canned pie filling, pecan pie filling, the canned one does not have egg in it. So I had a daughter-in-law briefly, and she was allergic to eggs, and so I made pecan pie without. And I'm like, well, my pie filling doesn't have it, so it has no dairy and no eggs. So there you go. Yep.
That is one thing neat about making the canning the pie fillings yourself. You can adjust it for someone's allergies or whatever.
That's the recipe I first got, so that's the one I've stuck to.
Make what you like and can it up.
That's right. Yummy, yummy in my tummy.
Well, you got a nice blue sky. It's not thunder and lightning there tonight, Tammy.
Yes. It was raining all day yesterday, but tonight is really nice.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the rainstorms later in a couple of days here to cool this whole place off. I think the smoke today wasn't nearly as bad as it has been, as far as being thick. It's always been up high. It hasn't been a low smoke. It's been up in the atmosphere, so it's been shading the place. But today it kind of thinned out, and it got a bit hotter. Right now we're at 81.9 here in my office here.
Ugh.
Yeah. So I got 2 hours more before I can open up the windows, because about 9 o'clock my time, the temperature drops enough where it's cooler outside than it is inside. But coming up here,
we're going to be 5 degrees cooler than it was today. Tomorrow it's only going to be 89 tomorrow. Woo woo.
Hey, 5 degrees is it helps. All right, coming up here tomorrow on my other channel, Gray Man Prepping. The topic is the full topic is, after 6 years, what is your dream specialty gear now? Because it's been 6 years since the last time I visited that topic of asking what is your dream specialty gear. So after 6 years, what is it now? Has your dream specialty gear changed? And why? So that's what we're going to be discussing tomorrow night over for Tactical Tuesday on Gray Man Prepping. Thursday will be the Midnight Ride, and Hayden's been sending some absolutely great news articles. One is really funny, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep a straight face reading it. So that'll be Thursday night on the Midnight Ride after the city council meeting. Friday back here on Camppatton is investing in your homestead, where to start. And we're going to cover a little bit about money matters as well. Saturday on Gray Man Prepping, after a planetoid is spotted heading towards the Earth, what are your plans? And next Monday, we're going to talk about steam canning.
Oh, I'll get my antique steam canner out for Monday.
Yeah, cool. And anybody, if you guys have any topic out there you want us to address, you can email Tammy at rebelcanners@gmail.com or me at Camppatton Family Compound, one word, no spaces, at gmail.com, or just check the links in my email links in the bottom of the description of my channel, and send us ideas that you want us to do for talking about food preservation, canning, freeze drying, anything. If you have questions about it, put them in there and we'll work them into the topics, because we're coming up with a couple open spots here that you guys can fill, so we address what you want to talk about. All right.
Well, we filled tonight with pie filling.
Yeah. So, all right, that's what's coming up here for the next week. So, guys, if you whoever's on Facebook, I think if you make a comment, it'll stick over there, so Tammy can look at it later. All right. So, everyone, also think about or start planning out your fall garden now, so when it cools off a little bit, you can get that going. All right. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow on Gray Man Prepping.
All right. Have a good night.